I'm Baldy Brian and this is my Thailand. I've travelled throughout Thailand extensively. From the family-friendly locations to the more adventurous. From the popular tourist destinations to the majestic mountain tops. Welcome to my Thailand. Hi everyone, welcome back. So let's get straight into it. Here are my 5 top tips to avoid the crowds in Thailand. So number 1, don't stay in the main tourist areas. That goes without saying, doesn't it? But if you are looking to escape the crowds while visiting Thailand, it's best to stay away from those main tourist areas. While the main tourist areas may offer more entertainment and convenience and comfort, they can also be extremely crowded. So stay away from the main tourist areas. It can give you a more authentic Thai experience and allow you to explore the quieter, less trafficked areas with far fewer tourists and less hustle and bustle. So by exploring the quieter parts of Thailand, you'll most certainly experience more of the cultural and natural beauty of the country without having to fight the crowds along the way. So if you check out some of my earlier videos, you'll see many places that I like to travel to escape the crowds here in Thailand. So have a look at a few of them. That will give you some great ideas of places you can go that are not major tourist destinations and they don't have the crowds. Number 2, don't book a flight to the most visited islands. It is best to avoid booking a flight to the main tourist islands in Thailand if you are looking to escape the crowds. These islands are extremely popular with tourists and can become crowded, and especially during the peak season. Furthermore, these islands often have inflated prices for accommodation and activities, making them an expensive option for travellers who are looking for a more laid-back experience during their stay here. Instead, I would consider exploring some of the lesser-known islands in Thailand, which offer more of a local flavour and often feel less touristy. For instance, Koh Chang and the national parks off the coast of Samui, places like that. If you do a little bit of research, you will find an abundance of deserted islands that don't get the major tourists and they don't have airports going in. So that's my number 2. Don't book a flight to the most visited islands. Number 3, don't go during the peak travel times. So travelling during peak times here in Thailand can be an extremely unpleasant experience, and that's for many reasons. You've got the crowds, you've got long lines at airports and attractions, you've got higher prices for accommodation and flights and activities and transportation, and just getting from one place to another during a major holiday in Thailand is a long drawn-out affair if you can get the tickets, because everybody just drops everything, jump in their cars or on the buses and the planes, and they travel. So it can be difficult to find a space to yourself or enjoy the culture and atmosphere of a place, especially when it's inundated by other travelers. So if you are looking for a relaxing and peaceful vacation, it's best to avoid traveling during peak travel times. So, and that's major holidays like Songkran and New Year. So check out my videos of some great ideas to how to avoid the crowds, especially during the high season and the major travel periods. I'll give you some great ideas. So that's number 3. Don't go during peak travel times. Number 4, don't limit yourself to the usual tourist traps. So, traveling off the beaten path in Thailand and away from the usual tourist traps can be a great way to escape the crowds and experience a destination in a more authentic way. When you choose to explore the less traveled places, you will be able to capture the real essence of a location as well as its culture and atmosphere. You are also more likely to meet the local people and learn about their customs and traditions. It gives you a great chance to practice your local phrases too. It's a great way to get to know the place on a more personal level, rather than just being another tourist in the same place as everyone else. Plus, you will discover hidden gems and unique experiences that you won't find in the more populated tourist spots. So by venturing off the tourist trail, you will be rewarded with an unforgettable experience that you will never forget. I mean, I do this all the time. I've traveled all over Thailand. I go far away from the tourist spots and off the beaten track. So check out some of my last videos, some of my previous videos. You can see where I do that. It might give you some great ideas. So that's number 4. Don't limit yourself to the usual tourist traps. Number 5, don't forget to explore the lesser known places. So exploring the lesser known places here in Thailand can be a great way to escape the crowds and experience the country from a different perspective. So not only can you find beautiful landscapes, but you can also discover unique cultures and traditions as you explore these lesser known places, such as Koh Chang, Koh Mak, Koh Lipi, and the northern cities like Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai, which have far fewer tourists. So these really are hidden gems and are often home to some of the most interesting tourist attractions and activities, offering an experience that you can't find in the more heavily touristed areas. So exploring these lesser known places can help you gain a far better understanding of the country's history and culture in a more intimate and personal way too. So that's my number 5. Don't forget to explore the lesser known places. So I hope you've enjoyed this video on the better way to experience paradise without the crowds. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope to see you on the next one. So until the next time, it's Baldy Brian checking out from paradise somewhere in Thailand.